Hey guys, Steven here from Team Comic Con, and we have a very, very cool special guest today, Sheree. She's also she's a gamer. Yes, it's a woman. It's amazing. I think the world's been waiting for you, Sheree, to have a chat. South Africa needs you. How's it been? What's it been like in for your lockdown period?
Well, lockdown's been a little bit trying, I would say.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm still working from home, so doing the whole remote work thing. But
mm,
it's given us a lot more time, I think, to actually focus on what we want to do with our brand as well. It's
yeah,
Clan Wars,
yeah,
and where we want to take it. I mean, we've got some guys wanting us to do other tournaments and new stuff, and that's been exciting.
yeah. It's pretty. I think it's a great time for esports, especially. I think everybody's sitting on their couches. All the footballers are sitting there wishing there was live football to watch. Um, the gamers now obviously move into the limelight, whereas they not necessarily weren't in the limelight before. And like I said, like people are sitting on their couches waiting, and there actually is live esports going on. It's just about finding it now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we did a whole analysis on everything going on because, we went into how big is esports and how big an impact is it making now during lockdown. And
Yeah,
it's amazing how many people have gone like, what is esports? And you're like,
yeah,
how do you not know? It's yeah, it's definitely something that we would like to make people more aware of, and
yeah.
especially in South Africa, because in
Yeah.
South Africa it's a little bit behind the rest of the
Yes,
world.
definitely. Yeah. So obviously, like people look at esports or sport in general, and then expect me to be interviewing a guy. Obviously, right? Because how the that's sadly how the industry is and how people have viewed it generally. But that's why I say like it's so awesome to be interviewing a woman because it also breaks that mindset of people thinking that it's a guys thing only.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm definitely not a unicorn in this. There are many, many female esport players out there,
Yeah.
especially in South Africa. I mean, we've got a whole clan, Gunslinger Girls,
Yes.
which just take part in tournaments and they do matches and lands and things like that. So,
Okay.
we definitely not behind the world in that aspect. I think
Yes.
there is a lot more women out there who are gaming who don't realize
Yeah.
there is this huge market for us, and especially as Gunslinger Girls, we wanted to really go out there and educate people
Yeah.
and let girls know it's okay. It's not a
Yeah.
it's not a male dominated thing, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty awesome what you guys have created with Gunslinger Girls. You wanna maybe just elaborate a bit more on that and maybe just talk to the people and obviously invite them in into possibly where they can find you guys, where they can get you guys. Is there somewhere where we can sit and watch or learn from your expertise on that?
Well, Gunslinger Girls was created by one of my friends, Little Green Monster, Lisa.
Yeah.
She invited a bunch of us to actually just come and kick some boy butt. Uh, so yeah, and it started
Obviously
off,
you did, right?
kind of
Obviously
small.
you
Yeah,
did.
we're doing okay. It started off kind of small, and it's really grown into a real sisterhood. I could
Yeah.
say. I mean, there's mothers there, there's sisters, there's aunties, cousins, all that kind of thing, full-time moms and
Yeah.
women who are actually, big in their careers and things like that. And
Oh
it's
wow.
it's really breaking a lot of barriers for some of the girls that enter because, when you start out as a girl gamer and not knowing that there's a whole bunch of a community out there, you kind of get this feeling you don't want to go into a server and speak to people because
Yeah.
I still get it where people go like, "Are you a girl?" Like, really?
Yeah.
And you have these two sort of different kinds of people. One is like, "Oh, okay, it's a girl. Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you have the guys that are like, "Are you really a girl? Like,
Yeah.
skills. You're not using a voice modulator or something. Like, do you exist?" I'm like, "God, really? I'm just a gamer, really."
Yeah. So obviously it starts with a passion, right? Or hint of trying to get into the industry or just sitting and jamming with your boyfriend for that matter, right? It has to start somewhere
No.
for everybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, I started very, very young.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say very young, but I mean, many, many years ago. I won't give away exactly how many years. But, CSGO lands
Yeah.
at a cyber cafe kind of
Yeah. Okay.
setup, where that
Nice.
was really where you had to go if you wanted to sort of, game with people.
Yeah.
And then, of course, started with the consoles, and that's where we ended up on PS4
Yeah.
and PC. So yeah, I mean,
But
you do.
what
You start off with some little stuff, and then you just get a little taste for the competitive.
and then the bug bites, right?
It does. It does. It really does.
What is your preferred method of playing as well?
So I play on PS4 mostly.
Okay.
I mainly just use my PC for streaming videos and all that kind of things.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, and then FPS gaming is definitely um, my niche, like
Okay.
that. And yeah, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all those kinds of things.
Nice, nice. And then a little bit off topic, right? So like I think, and I'm trying to pose this question a lot because I see a lot of people are obviously doing something different. I mean, a lot of weird things are trending on social media now. So for you, right? I know I've even seen some men or some husbands diverting into baking at home or cleaning the house. What have you been doing outside of the pop culture or gaming sphere that has maybe stood out for you?
Absolutely nothing. I've literally, I mean, between actually doing my work from home
Yeah,
and gaming and making videos and doing exactly what I do on a daily basis anyway, that's pretty much me.
yeah.
I'm using as much time as possible now to actually build up more of a community.
Okay,
And I
nice.
think, as Clan Wars as well, we are really pushing into, getting bigger, doing more for the community, and that. We had a little bit of a setback.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know, but DICE EA Games have actually retired South African servers from Battlefield.
Oh wow,
So
that's crazy.
yeah, and that news came on the 31st of March,
Oh
sorry,
March. Oh wow.
which was like a few days into lockdown, and the
Oh
community
wow.
just was devastated.
Yeah.
So whereas we started out as a Battlefield league and tournament, we've literally just lost that entire side of things.
Oh wow. So hopefully
So yeah,
the time where it can obviously something like that can recover and the community can come together, as you're saying. You guys are coming on board from your side, but
yeah.
where can people find you? How do people get involved? Uh, tell us more. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that want to get involved and find out more about you, number one, and obviously all the things you're associated with as well.
All right. So if you're looking for me, you can find me on Twitter. It's SHEZIE_B. That's my
Yeah.
handle.
Okay.
On Facebook, I would be have a page called NSeeker707. And
Okay.
if you're looking for more information on Clan Wars, there
Yeah.
is a website. It's www.bfclanwars.net. And of course, we've got multiple Facebook pages, depending on what game you're into and all that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So
Nice.
we've got Call of Duty ZA, and we've
Yeah.
got Battlefield South Africa PS4, and we are possibly launching something else. We're looking
Okay.
at the moment at Rocket League,
Oh,
so
nice.
that's
Beautiful.
quite interesting. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Sheree, thank you so much for taking the time out to give us a bit of a chat and obviously
For having me.
some lightening on the situation. I think it's so awesome, and I think it's really like although some areas are suffering a little bit, esports and gaming is the perfect platform to be on, and I think you guys have the expertise and obviously like people just want to know, and I think there's so many people out there that don't know that their platforms are there, and this is the perfect opportunity to now then get those people involved and to obviously grow the industry, and especially for you guys as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, and if you guys are interested, we do have a petition for the Battlefield servers as well. So check
Awesome.
us out on Twitter and all of that, and you'll find the links there.
Well, you heard it from her. She said it all.
We're fighting back. We want those servers.
Well,
But yeah,
thank you so
otherwise, I
much.
mean, Yeah, if you guys are watching and you are a girl specifically that is
Yes.
looking to find a community where you can be yourself and really learn and grow with the girls, you can hit me up and put you in contact.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I think that was exactly what I think we all needed to hear, and I think there's definitely so many people out there that are waiting to hear this, and now start contacting you and jumping on board. So thank you, Sheree, for joining
Hundreds.
us,
Can't
and
wait.
we'll look forward to chatting you again sometime soon once everything's all set up and running again.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Have a good day.